Well, here we are. So it's 2024 Sema. I've dragged my mate Dale halfway around the world. Took us 24 hours to get here, but we're here.
Yes.
And what we're going to do is we're going to bring you the things we like about Sema. So we're looking at cars, we're going to look at parts, people.
There's so much to unpack here.
And trucks, Dale.
There's a few.
I thought last year was the truck show, like the theme, but
Yes.
This year out the front it's all trucks again. So we'll have a few trucks, but let's look at cool stuff.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So much to see, so much to do. The doors are about to open. The people going through behind us now are all of the exhibitors.
Yes.
And 9 o'clock we're open for Sema. So let's do it.
Let's get into it.
So here we go, Dale. Now, this is my third time, and I still don't know what I'm doing. And it's amazing just how many people, how many cars, how many traders, and as you said when we first walked in the door, the amount of names that you recognise.
Absolutely.
And they're all here.
They're all here.
Yeah.
And you need my long vision lens to see the back of the hall. And this is only one hall.
One of many. And yeah, it's like, where do you start? We'll have a little quick wander through, see what we can find.
Because it's not open to the public just yet. Another half an hour.
Another half an hour before the
come in.
masses come in. Yeah, so we're fortunate enough to become media. And that's taken my eye a bit. Elite Builder of the Year.
Makes me want to eat chocolate, Howard.
Now, Dale, you've been to a few shows in Australia. I think we build as good as these guys, but there's so many over here. It's incredible.
That's the only difference, Howard.
I'm not sure what they started with.
No, but they sure finished well.
So one of the things about Sema is the big brands normally have, an iconic car or a new build to try and drag people to their stand. But of course, over the years, that's now grown into the thing that everyone's looking to unveil their new cars at this event.
Yes, it seems every stand has a car, and it's quite a good car.
So we'll try and grab a few of those unveils when we get the opportunity, but of course it's too early for that. It's day one. Most of the unveils start at like 11 o'clock today.
This kid's look of an older vehicle, and so there was just something about.
These are a big thing over here. These, as we've seen in the desert yesterday, Dale and I headed out to the Hoover Dam yesterday.
Yes, there's cars trying dune buggies, there's four-wheel drives going off-road, there's
funny.
everything.
It was funny, we thought we'd take the tourist route back from Hoover Dam, and when we got to the toll gate for the National Park,
yep.
It was $25 US
to drive through the
to
National
go through
Park.
the National Park. So that was, I noticed this morning, that was 30 odd bucks Australian for the pleasure. I say it all the time, but red and black, it's hard to go wrong, isn't it?
It's a solid combination.
And we also managed to get to the Shelby Museum as well, Dale.
We did, that was like another Shelby.
It's a little bit empty, the museum, compared to what I have seen in the past, but still nice to take it in. There we go, you can win yourself a car at the Good Guys. It's an interesting pick, Dale.
It is.
White with the gold, I like it.
It's good because it's a bit different. It's not over the top.
It's very different, isn't it? I've spotted something in the background over here. So we featured a car last year that looked a bit like this, with all the downforce and stuff on it.
It's got a front scoop bigger than a D9 dozer.
I have no doubt that this is going to get a little bit of attention. Look at the size of that
I
front.
think it was a Camaro at one point in its life, Howard.
Wow. That is crazy.
There's a lot of engineering in that car.
I'm speechless, Dale. Doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
I was just about to turn the camera off, but I'll go and get the rear wing because it's as big as the front wing. Check out the air diffuser on the back.
Don't be misled, that is a number plate. I'm not sure how legal it would be.
In America, mate, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
So, Dale, you in the market for a Mustang?
I'm not sure if I'd fit it in my carry-on, but I would love this car.
So, I know you're not a real Ford purist, Dale, but that's the same motor that was in Boss XC,
Yes.
so a Boss 9,
Yes.
but they came out in these from the factory.
That's the scary thought. Yeah, scan your QR code if you want to buy it.
Yeah, if you want to buy it, there you go. Click on there and check it out. So these guys are original equipment reproduction. You can buy anything, Dale, for a Mustang,
Yep.
Camaros, that sort of thing. Well, straight off the bat, I found this car, and Stanley's the builder.
Yes, I'm the builder.
Are you the owner as well, or is it a customer car?
Owner is my wife.
Yep. So the car itself is your wife's car, or is it a customer car?
The truth is, it's our own build, which we're building in my shop.
Right.
It's a hot rod Chavik shop from California, Orange County.
So your accent, where are you from?
Originally from Czechoslovakia or Czech Republic, but I was born in Czechoslovakia. I call it Czechoslovakia.
So the car thing then, is that big in Czechoslovakia as well, or is that something you've just picked up in America?
I was first guy who came there with actually hot rodding and start dress up like rockabilly guy and open shop 2003 after school and restored lots of American cars and built few cars because.
Cool. Well, I like what you're doing here. So tell us a bit about what you're up to.
This is I call tribute of Indy 4950. It's a 1932 Ford Roadster, original car from New York, which I bought it in parts, and I completely modified frame. There is special X member, which is except the K member originally, and whole brakes and wheels and wheel hubs. It's like from Indy car. 49. I designed the hubs. We have actually pattern on it. Wheels are original Hilly brand, and we have original Hildebrand brakes, and I recreate rotors, which is Hildebrand rotor. They look very thinny, skinny, and car is in the process. It's not built yet. It's not finished.
No. But it's in mock-up stage. But it looks cool. I just like.
Thank you.
It's got a nice feel about it.
Thank you. I like traditional stuff. You know.
Yeah, very much.
Engine, it's a 1949 1949 Ford flathead, which was modified for overhead valve heads, Hemi heads actually. They call them Arden, and has Italy blower with 2 carburetors. There is 5-speed transmission. Also, the pedals go from top down. You can take off these covers and service it your suspension parts and exhaust. All handmade stuff, seats, steering wheel. I'm making in our shop. IndyCar filler for fuel tank, which is under trunk floor.
Mate, very cool. I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time. What you looking at, Dale?
I'm just reading about the builder and all the things he's done. So
It's funny, you know, people often say to me, oh, you should just leave that in metal. But I can tell you my work's not as good as this work. This is outstanding.
yeah, all the aluminium, stainless and nickel, all's protected with a clear coat finish. But the guy's originally a bike builder. A Coyote engine.
Very difficult to get that nice a finish without some paint and product and bulk and stuff.
Very impressive, even the lines of the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, to
polishings.
get the bare metal to that level is quite amazing. So Cerakote, we've used a little bit of that. Hear that, Dale? The show is now open.
Yeah, look out. Punters galore.
Check out that wheel, Dale. It's got the shape of a normal wheel, but it's been cut out. Have a look at it.
That's something else. Wow. And the size.
Working that dash.
Yep. It looks like liquid, doesn't it? Just poured in there.
It's one of those things where I've built cars and people want to tap it to see if it's fiberglass.
Yeah. Imagine there's some GGs hiding there.
Looks like it, doesn't it? I like the see the exhaust coming out the side there with a little
Yeah.
waistcoat.
Yep.
And it's very subtle, but see the black
Yes.
trim running down the side.
Yep. I like that that finish, and then that boot floor with the timber looks something
Very
else.
nice.
The Outlaw.
I don't have to move, Dale. I can
No,
just
this
stand
is
there
the
and it
really good
turns
thing.
around.
Thank you, boys. The Mustang Brothers. If you notice the finish
See
inside,
the roof?
yeah, yep.
It's a moon roof. I came over to look at the Mustang, but look at that.
I think the Skidoo caught your eye, Howard.
The Skidoo.
Skidoo.
Never ceased to amaze me, Dale Walton. The Skidoo.
Mate, you wouldn't be stuck in the snow long in that.
All right, now we're going to look at the Mustang. Frankenstein.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in there. There's a nice looking wheel, something different.
Check out the size of that diff centre. I don't know what's going on there.
It's
Independent rear as well.
Yep. I like the way they kept the theme between the rear panel and the non-existent rear window. And then, not to be outdone, Howard, just spin around and check out the
And we could have
jet ski.
Jet ski as well.
Have a look at the donk in this thing.
Well, I actually don't know what I'm looking at, so it looks fast.
It's a Rotax, and I can tell you that without being modified, they're quick. This would be insane.
Well, Dale, here's one for the viewers, mate. It's a Pontiac,
Yes.
but I don't know what sort
We'll
of
let them
Pontiac.
determine what model and year.
Yeah,
and,
no worries, guys. Thanks for that.
yeah. You think they worked on the stand?
Unbelievable.
It's black and shiny.
It's on the mother's stand. It's got to be shiny.
If they stole the stars off the side of Tailspin, mate.
They have too. Wow, some chrome on that.
And look at that roof, Howard. It's like almost like a pillarless rear.
I always make the comment, I wouldn't like to be sanding that.
No.
Now, Dale, this is an iconic car that come out of Rad Rides by Troy Trepanier.
Right.
And I've followed the builds on all these cars over the years, and I'm pretty excited. Don't get excited too often, but I'm pretty excited to actually see that happening.
Blowfish, eh?
Yeah, salt flat racing, mate.
Yes.
Very cool.
Mopar muscle.
There's so much work in these cars.
There you go. So this set a new record in its class of 307.3 miles per hour. That's an average.
Now, Dale, this is another quite old car, but I'm going to film it because it's just spectacular. And I've seen it, I reckon, in 2018 in the vault
Okay.
at the Peterson Museum.
Yes.
So I have seen it before, but it was so unique and out there when it was built. It still fits in. I mean, it still looks right.
Well, yeah, it hasn't aged, has it?
And of course, a couple of names we know well. as in designed by Foose and built by Trepanier. It's
Yeah, the
sums
sort of,
it up pretty well, doesn't it?
the who's who, isn't it?
Good to see it back.
It is.
Look at that, Dale. I found a Wally.
Is that Wally?
That's good to see. So Anton Brown's up on the stage there having a bit of a chat. I don't know if I've ever seen a cutout of a top fuel engine before, but that's pretty cool.
That is.
We'll be honest with you, each and every year it's been getting tougher and tougher with more competition. More people coming out doing more things like TJ's.
And then the clutches on the back end there,
He
Howard.
comes out, he qualifies for the world. You know what I mean? So you have so many race teams and competitors that are doing their homework and testing that you got to step your level up. And now you're seeing a lot of teams testing all the time. You get what I mean? Like yesterday, everybody in the pits, even Brittany Force, she just won the race yesterday morning, and she was testing still too. So it tells you how hard people want to work to get better. And for us, we've been running all conditions, and our Achilles heel's been a little bit is when the conditions get really, really good. We have to run mid-60s. We can hit it sometimes, and sometimes we can't hit it. And we had to find out what the culprit was going on.
Pretty easy to get distracted, Dale.
There's a lot to see.
Back to cars.
Yes.
We found out what it was, and we tested yesterday, got that ahead of us, and we're looking forward to the ball
What do we got? Pro line. Look at the size of this thing over
Pro
there.
Chargers, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you remember when we were in the Shelby Museum yesterday, Howard? There was the Shelby
Paxton.
with the Paxton superchargers, a similar principle, I'm assuming.
Yep, very similar.
But they had twin Paxtons on a 63 Shelby.
Just anxious to say how much Mr. Shelby was on top of it.
He was all over it.
Get this one in and get the package to work right. And whoever can get that to work the best, where you go out there and you can be consistent. And we had a package that worked really good in the middle of the summer where it got hot out. Where we weren't just running, we were running fast.
It's a lovely colour.
Very nice, isn't it?
Goes well with that cream.
So it gave us a pretty decent advantage where we were super competitive. We're winning rounds, and once you get
The braided lines and the black.
we got past the first round, we won one race.
Super nicely finished car. Goldman Customs, that name rings a bell.
Mike
From
Goldman,
last
yeah.
year.
Beautiful car.
Love these cars too, Dale. I love too many cars, I think.
You have an eclectic taste.
But Pro Stock was the graphics on the original Pioneer car of mine came
Yes.
from Pro Stock,
Yes.
the old
it's true.
motorcraft car.
Yes.
But these things have evolved a lot. They used to be big square boxes, and now they're very aerodynamic. The size of the tubs.
Yeah, they're huge. I mean, there's a huge wheel under them, aren't they? Huge tyre.
And they're still manual.
Yeah. Yep. Bang, bang, bang.
I just caught something in my eye. Have a look straight up above that car.
Oh no.
So is it meant to be like an official tournament? This is a business tournament. The cool thing about it is it's a
And I wasn't talking about a Volti. It's
You
cool,
weren't talking
but
about the Beetle.
have a look at that. That's insane. Oh, this is the Welder Up Boys. You watch that show?
No, I haven't seen that one. I get the drift pretty quick.
Yep. They get the cars in and then they head off to all the bloody scrap joints and all looking for all the parts to make it cool.
Yep.
crazy. I've been hanging out around here since 8:30. Really? Yeah, just hanging around in this area.
They've certainly thrown some bits together on this, Howard, haven't they? I love the little Jenny set up on the back.
I can't even see up in there, it's too tall. Oh, you might see, Dale. Yeah, you're a bit taller than me.
I get on my tippy toes, Howard. It's just like the outside. It's awesome. Would you call this his big brother?
That's a big rig. You get your head in that pipe, all right?
Oh, you would. Probably get a leg in there.
Oh, no, enough of that. There we go, Dale. Carbon fibre.
Yeah, not a wrap, a full body.
Full body, and it's got candy, reading the sign, it's got a candy layer over the top.
Wow.
You're not wrong.
And I've put the light on because it needs the light to get it to pop a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, the stand doesn't have any light on it, which doesn't help, but it would be impressive in the sunlight.
I have no doubt. I would dare say, Howard, this would be the most expensive vehicle here. Fair chance. You know, the thing that blows me away is how big they are.
Yes.
Like, just physically large.
Yep. They're very long. Massive wheelbase length.
It doesn't look real, does it? It looks like a model.
It does. It looks like a toy.
There's one over here. What? I'm not sure what class these are. I think
this is the hybrid Le Mans type. So this is they run the 24-hour type races and lots of other ones.
I was talking to a guy last year. All the tops cut out of the guards is to let the air pressure out of the wheel wells.
Yes, at the high speeds.
Yeah, crazy, eh?
The last thing you want is a bit of lift at 300 kilometres an hour.
Little Pantera.
Yeah, this is a bit more our age, our vintage. And a carby. Yes.
Set of Aussie heads as well. So the 3Bs.
Bit of Euro stuff, Howard.
Exactly, mate. So we just popped outside in the Toyo tyres, and I think there'll be a bit of American here as well. So day one, everyone's got a camera.
It seems that way. You're dodging everywhere.
Check out the side mirrors with the little vents going through them.
Yep.
That's pretty.
Just the kidney grill's the only way you can tell it was a BMW at one point
So
in its life, I think.
Twice in one day, I'm lost for words.
Have a look at the gear shift in that too, Howard. There's a lot going on.
With that big handbrake lever, I'm guessing it's a drifter.
It could be, yes.
or something.
It's radical. That's what it is. That's out of the Thunderbirds, that Mercedes, it looks like. It looks inspired by the...
Roller.
Your dad would have loved it, eh?
More my mum.
Oh, your mum? Your mum liked the roller.
I think Dad tolerated it.
Oh,
for
okay.
Mum. Yeah. It's the same model, I think. It's a 77 Shadow, I reckon. Yeah, look at that gimbal, Dale. I need one of them.
Yeah, that's a big...
Right? It's got all the gear, hasn't he?
Here we have the next gen Ford Everest 4WD2, equipped with Lovell's premium touring suspension kit, which gives you a fully complied 3,500 kg GVM upgrade. We also offer our premium Platinum Series kit, which offers 3,700 kg GVM upgrade. The touring system also increases the total GCM to 7,000 kg, and the Platinum Series system increases the total GCM to 7,200 kg, which means you'll maintain your full 3,500 kg towing capacity. Your axle capacities are also revised accordingly. The kit also features Lovell's engineered and rated up control arms. Truly a powerful setup, built for heavy duty towing and serious touring.
I was saying earlier, Dale, there's a bit of a following for the old Bronco.
Yes, this is a clean example.
So it's got a coyote in it, but it's not white, it's like a nice cream.
Yeah. You're scared to take it off-road, Howard?
I don't think it's meant to go off-road. How low can you go?
I think it's dragging its bum.
Chevy Fleetside, Dale. Yeah, I can read. Oh, no, we're going to check out the Cobra, eh? It's definitely dodged the camera day today.
Yeah, it's fun.
I reckon that's nearly the most tyre I've seen under one of these.
It certainly looks like it's filled the guards.
It's a very deep green.
Now,
Trying to work out the colour for my panel van trim, Dale. It's not bad looking, is it? It's the green.
Yep.
Now, Dale said, that's got a Nissan Skyline engine in it. I wonder how he knew that.
Well, it was what caught my eye, because it wasn't a V8 for a change.
No, it was written on it.
Well, yeah, but...
Mishimoto. Couple of little Nissans, Dale, or what's the next one? A Celica?
Yes, Toyota Celica. They didn't come out with a...
V12?
No, not with a V12.
Another tan trim in a green car.
I detect a good theme.
Pretty full on, isn't it?
It sure is.
Looks like a movie car.
Yes, it reminds me of my childhood, the old Thunderbirds on TV. They had cars that didn't look real. This has got some stuff happening.
The blue's almost a standout, Dale. There's not many blue cars here.
No, it's a beautiful colour. You know me, H, I do like a Porsche.
We'll look forward to seeing that Gordon.
Look at that fuel cap.
Yeah, that's fancy. It's a nice.
Like it's sculpted, isn't it?
Yeah. So you don't need massive wheels under them. You just need the right combo. The venting out of the guards there is pretty cool, isn't it?
There's some hours in that.
Yeah.
Green, Dale. What's going on with the green?
Oh, green's the theme. Green is nice.
Job 1 it's called. I wonder whether it was their first build. It was. They've done well.
They have. It's got some curves.
No, it's a mix. It's so.
It's quite bulbous at the back.
It is round.
We'll just spin around the back over here.
Well, it's a green of sorts, isn't it? More of an olive. A Godzilla, as they call them.
Yeah, it's a bit of a trend nowadays, isn't it?
Yep.
Wide body.
Yep.
It's leading up to sort of midday now, and the crowd's definitely packing in.
And as you informed me before, Howard, it's not a general public. These are all people that are in the industry.
Yeah, it's an industry function, so you know, there's obviously mates of mates here, but
Yes.
primarily it's about being people from the industry coming to buy products. And of course, the advantage for us is for the traders to get people onto their stands. They bring in the cool cars.
Yeah.
And there's another complete hall that's just solely for four-wheel drive. So whilst we've got them in here, there should be something else selling
Yeah.
manifolds or whatever. The idea is to have a car that'll bring the people onto your stand to check out your product, like that product.
Look at that. Wow. Need the sunglasses on, I think, Howard.
Yeah.
That's bright. So you can have the billet aluminium, or you can have the carbon fibre look.
Yeah, exactly.
The vet.
Sinister look, eh?
It is.
The old CNC machine, eh? It's just taken over.
Love the side pipes.
So no shortage of signage and merchandise and people.
Yes. If I have to widen my elbows here, Howard.
So the venue's changed a bit. They're building a new front on the building, so I lost my bearings a bit a few times.
It's a big one, H. It's a big one.
It's a cool look, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I'm guessing it's paint, not a wrap. Oh, it might be a wrap.
Might be wrap, but it's very effective. I haven't seen F-150s like that in Oz.
No, I don't believe we have that one.
My bad.
Must be something here, Dale. There's a few people.
There certainly is.
Seems like everybody's got a camera now. It's a long way down that quarter panel.
It's a long quarter panel. You see the suspension through the rear window there, Howard.
Yeah, look at the detail on that. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's awesome. Isn't it? Different look in the wheel.
Got LED lighting's up under the guard as
Yes.
well.
Yep. They call this a tribute car, Howard. The Fast and Furious tribute car. 1,500 plus horsepower.
Everything's got 1500 plus horsepower.
Well, this is true.
This is Sema, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
Blue and silver works. There's plenty of it.
That's the big thing now. They were having anniversary albums and everyone out playing.
Unusual colour, Dale.
It is an unusual colour.
That mushroom.
Yeah, I'd call it mushroom. Yep.
We're just getting fucking. Honestly, I didn't know he was so hard.
It works well though.
Everybody laughs at me.
The chrome and the black.
Everybody laughs at me. Look at the tail. That. Don't think of them. That was.
Excuse me, mate. Just standing there doing. Guy takes the video and then stands there while he's uploading it while we're trying to shoot around him. That's Sema, Dale.
That is to be expected with the amount of people, I guess.
The guy, he's got white hair. He's a guitar teacher. He's a musician. He's like the biggest guy on YouTube for like
A 57, eh?
and just music stuff in general. Right. And
It's nice and bright, H.
It'll bring the bling out of anyone, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Lovely straight lines.
Even the dash, mate.
Even the dash, yeah. I mean, check out the boot. There's a lot going on there, Howard.
Got the leather on the side steps, mate.
Yeah.
The pedals.
Even on the engine casing.
Absolutely stunning. It's funny to watch everybody now. It's like they take the picture and then boom, it's uploaded.
Yep.
Talk about an instant world. That's a white special effects paint as well.
That's some cool graphics and paintwork there, Howard.
Awesome, mate. Awesome.
So good. But wait, there's always more.
Yeah, this is the wheel haul, Dale. One haul, complete haul just for wheels, tyres, fitment, all that sort of stuff.
Associated goodies, yes.
And more people.
Bit of Mopar muscle of sorts.
That looks like a battery. God, Dale, how to do that? Electro mod.
Yep.
Some people say it's good, some people
Yeah, nah. I'll leave that for the windmills, mate.
Yeah. Thank you. There's lots of bling in here.
Yeah. Spoilt for choice. No?
We certainly are.
Not for.
And drinks on the back wall. So we thought we'd come outside and just give everyone a bit of a look around at how big this place is. So we're at whatever end. What are we at, the south end, Dale, or the north end?
Yeah, I'm going to say it's southern end.
Yeah, so it's very big precinct. And out the front's primarily trucks, but we'll get a few cars as well.
Yeah, a smattering of everything.
And we'll just try and walk through and have a bit of a look. So we've sort of had some lunch now. We've got like about a 8-hour difference or something to Australia, so we'll go back to the room in a minute and download these to Louise and she can start the edit. But outside's definitely become dominated by these trucks. When I was here in 2018, there was a sprinkle of them. And now it seems that they're almost the main thing outside anyhow.
Yeah, not our cup of tea, Howard, I know.
A couple of big ones in the wheel hall we just had a sneak peek at that we're definitely going to bring you in the next few days. So this first video is really a bit of a look around some of the cool cars. Some of the unveils, we can't get near them, they've only been unveiled for like an hour. So our plan is to we'll get in the morning before everybody like I normally do and get some footage of those. Now you can't feel that bass, but I can tell you it's pretty strong coming out of one of these trucks. So we probably need to talk over that so we don't end up with...
Yeah, it's going to be hard to talk over it, but we'll give it a
So we're just walking out, you can see here the traffic all just going through and it's a constant flow of people.
Yeah.
If you're at all concerned about crowds, Sema's not for you. Lucky you got that hat on, Dale. I'll be getting a reflection off your head.
Yeah, I didn't put, had to cover it up.
So these are the next halls.
There's more...
pan around past the west gate there. There's another hall over the other side which we can hop on a Tesla to go over there, which we did whenever that was, Sunday.
Yes.
Feels like a week ago.
Feels a long time ago. There's quite a few traders out here and...
So when I first come here, Dale, out the front here was drifting and stuff. They've moved that out the back car park now because it's got so many cars. Check this out.
It's a
That's bright.
a different look. It's very, very bright.
So rows and rows and rows of cars
Last second.
and trucks.
Different stuff, different bag.
And even the rigs are pretty cool that bring them in.
Yes, they haven't skimped on the prime movers.
So there's the monorail. We catch that over each morning. Comes in from the strip. And she was chockers this morning.
You had to breathe in this morning, Howard.
So we'll get a bit of a look over here. The mother's tent should have a couple of decent cars in it. It's really interesting, Dale, with all these beautiful cars, the amount of people standing around looking at their phones.
Yep. We've become a bit too preoccupied.
I mean, I'm a bit stuck with that because I'm trying to look where I'm going and what I'm filming. And sometimes when Louise makes the video and I look at it, I go, oh, I don't remember that.
Too busy trying to get the angles.
Altered Customs. Bit of tin work in there.
Yes.
Very traditional, I like that.
Yes. I love the springs for the strap, that's cool.
Say about having a bit of tyre, Dale. I think you're tired on that one.
That's a tall one.
Very nice. A little bit easier to get some merch out here, mate.
Not quite as
full
crazy.
on in town,
Yeah,
inside, in the hall. And no, I can't bring you home a shirt. My luggage is nearly full coming over with all the bloody camera gear and all.
It's hard to keep it underweight. They even polished the truck out.
Yes.
Characters everywhere, Howard.
There is. You gotta love the accent. Yeah. You see that finish there, Dale?
Yes.
Sorry, I have my microphone off on top of my head then. That finish there is what sort of stuff we're going to use underneath. So PPG just brought out a new product through their Sema range.
Okay.
And it's tintable.
Yep.
So it's like a deck liner, but you can use it underneath or anywhere else. I stand corrected, we've got something out here.
Yeah.
So now the opposition, Maguire's.
Is it a green stripe, Howard? Looks
It
like
is a green stripe,
Well,
yep.
I've noticed a bit of green this time.
Quite warm out here today.
Yes.
It was only meant to be 20 degrees.
An old but a new Merc.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I got in shot, Dale, because the sun's a bit bright, can't see. So as you can see, Sema is massive.
Yep.
You want me to go in? You want me to go in for you?
We're barely scratching the surface looking at these.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We've got 4 days.
Yep.
I'm just trying to give everyone a bit of a feel on the first day. And I'm going to head back in a minute and upload some of this stuff back to Australia so that we can make a video. And I dare say everyone else is making a video because I've seen so many guys like this with their cameras twice the size of ours. And there's Kindig over here. Dale, so you haven't seen these cars yet in real life?
No.
So we'll grab a little bit of that and that'll round us up, I think. Nice little Porsche. Let me point out the outdoor one.
It's green money. It's got some happening.
Definitely got the look,
Yeah.
hasn't he? See the wood,
does.
that's painted wood grain.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there's a lot of uncertainty on this side right now.
The brown trim goes with that green really well.
It's another one.
It's another one.
That's telling a story.
It is.
Well, I think we'll leave it with Mr. Kindig and we'll pack that up and be back tomorrow with another video with some close-up of those unveils and things. So thanks for joining us. If you haven't been with us before, just subscribe. Fancy the bloke you see. A couple of Aussies here.
Hey, I'll let anyone in.
Cool, mate. Phil?
Mike.